Every one of us has faced moments that didn't go to plan. Moments that may have knocked us down. A rejection, a failed plan, a business plan that didn't go to plan, a dream that didn't go as expected. Or what if those moments were not setbacks, but setups for something bigger? Welcome back to part 6 of our 7 pillars of personal transformation. Part 6 is all about resilience, rising stronger from setbacks. Today we're talking about how to turn failure into feedback, and that resilience isn't always about failing, but how we get back up, how we move forward from that moment that didn't go to plan. I've had so many moments where I've planned to do something, big plans to do events, to start a business, but they just didn't go to plan. But in those moments, although there's a feeling of defeat, although there's a feeling of what is the point, this is when you need to really dig deep and find out why. In the previous videos, we spoke about your why, asking yourself those 3 whys before you go ahead and start things. I never used to do that previously. But in those moments where you find yourself in a place where things are not working out, try to get to the bottom of it. Why did I choose to start that thing in the first place? Why did I want to do that event in the first place? And then finding out, is there learning in this moment? Even though it feels like I failed, even though it may feel embarrassing, people watching your downfall, it's time for you to use this as feedback and work out, how do I move forward from here? How do I rise from this point and not feel defeated? What do I learn from this time in my life that things are not going so well? Looking back, failure has taught me so much about myself than all the successes I've had. And that's why it's important not to ignore your moments of failure. Choose to study them, choose to take them as feedback and carry that learning process onto your next step. So resilience is not the absence of failure, but it's the finding the ways to rise from it and rise better than you were in the first place. I've had coaching clients who have had such great transformation, but the point where I met them and the point where they felt the lowest has turned out to be such a great point for them to look back on. A moment of learning, a moment of encouragement for them, because when they thought that was it, they actually managed to rise from it. Bounce versus break mindset. So when I was doing my research for this video, this is one of the concepts I came across. It basically looks at the difference between those who bounce back and those who break. People who break see setbacks as proof that they're not good enough, whilst the people who bounce back use that setback as feedback, which then allows them to work a different way around it to still achieve the goal that they wanted to achieve. So instead of asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Just ask yourself, what is it trying to teach me? Instead of focusing on what went wrong, choose to focus on, how can I make it go right the next time? Is there going to be a next time? Am I going to try this thing again, or do I need to change my plans? Resilience is a skill, and like with any skill, you can get better, you can get stronger, you can get wiser. Don't allow your failures, your setbacks to keep you in the same place that you've been for such a long time. Choose to allow them to open new doors for you. In this moment, choose to reflect back at a moment where you felt that you really thought it was sort of the worst. This is it. I'm going to lose my job, or I'm going to lose my home, or it's just not working out. This is it. It's a failure. It's a setback from everything you're trying to do. Think of a moment and then think about how you came through that. Think about the effort that you had to put in to get through it, and what did you learn from it? Because sometimes we get into patterns in life where we go through things, but we don't really stick around to get the learning from it, and we just move on quickly. But if you take your time to work out what you learned from it, this can potentially help you the next time you're faced with a setback. And remember, you don't have to be resilient alone. Surround yourself with people who see the the positive in you, the strength in you, the ability in you that will constantly remind you that you can do it. You can get through this. You will be able to overcome this. This too shall pass. Surround yourself with a community of people who can encourage you. So if you happen to be going through something that you need some encouragement, you can put it down in the comments and our community will respond to that and lift you up, because that's what we do. Sometimes resilience is just borrowed from the people around us, those who believe in us when we don't. Think about a setback that you can share with us in the comments. I look forward to reading them, and also include how you managed to pull through it. If this episode has been helpful to you, don't forget to like, comment, and I'll see you on my next video.